You, what up? We back. There we go. Oops. Didn't even do that yet. Oh. uh, yeah, not yet. Oh, hey, what's up? How you doing? Trying to find some music. I just finished Rebirth, so I've been kind of binging some Final Fantasy VII music. Yeah. Don't know what I want to listen to though. Tell you what. Let's switch to eh, Gold Salsa. Yeah, we go with that one. He said no sound. I got a little too low. Hold on, I got you. Is that a wild trizzy? Let's see what's going on with the music. I said sound on. Okay. It is weird. I do see Trizzy use hyperbeam. Oh no. It was super effective. Aerial physics like Kingdom Hearts. Kinda, yeah. It's inspired by Kingdom Hearts. I just finished my Mega Man ZX playthrough and it's surprisingly popped up my FYP. Hey, look, the algorithm be on point, man. uh, so just to kind of clarify, can y'all hear the music? Because Streamlabs isn't saying, it's not showing anything for the music. Said nope. Okay. Let me figure out what's happening here. Let's see. Is it this one? Let's try it. Still nothing. Yeah, still nothing. All right, let me do this then. Hold on. This. Add source. New source. This. Ooh. Oops. All right, now I need to put a limiter on it just so it doesn't do that again. Easy on the boss music. Yeah, I'm gonna put a limiter on it so it doesn't do that again. Dre dreaming? Little Saturday morning. Right, right. Fitz, what up? Israel, appreciate the share. Bear with me, I'm trying to fix a little sound issue. All right, so I'm gonna turn it up here. Oh, we got a follow on Twitch. Go ahead, appreciate you. For those watching on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube as well. I do Twitch too, but today it's just YouTube and TikTok. All right, so let me tweak the music over here and then come back over here. Tweak the limiter a little bit. All right, I think we're good. Whew. All right. I love Megaman as I was a kid. I don't have time to watch right now, but it looks great. I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming through. Canty says, you have my attention. He's my favorite Megaman character. Mine too. As he has more. What's up? See, Kaya. Hope I pronounced that right. What's up? I tried to work on that zero model into Phantom and Blender, but I suck. I suck at 3D modeling too, so don't feel bad. All right, so I remember one of your videos said something about making an ultimate form. Oh yeah, I still plan to do that with those zero. Yep. Just getting repeated 97% of my dual match lives are ones while I'm Iron Man. And I'm getting below 10 kills. Ew, I haven't played Rivals in a minute. Well, I played it with Trizzy. Was it last weekend or weekend before that? But other than that, like before that, I didn't play it since like mid-December. Or towards the end of December, like the 23rd, I think. I want to get back up there. All right, let's get to labbing. Oops. Anna, how you doing, Honesty? How you feeling? Where is... Yeah, there we go. Let's get some combat music. Well, now I don't hear zero. Oh, I have zero muted. Hold up. Do that. There we go. Zab me down to play Rivals. Cool, cool. I gotta check PlayStation, cause I think you sent a friend request to my PlayStation account. Is there a version of the game we can try? Yes. Over on my Patreon. This build isn't up there yet. It's going up soon though. Cow Guy Alex, Happy New Year to you as well, man. Said I'm all right watching you stream. I'm glad you're feeling better. Wait, the Guardians all had elf transformations. Why not make Mythos form his? We could reason it that it's an elf transformation. And then the dark elf would be how he gets Chaos Omega form. Like, that's one way we could justify it. All right, so before we get into this, for those who have seen the previous dev streams, I changed this. Why did it sound like it was more than one? So when he does that charge attack, you get 2 clones that pop out. They kind of stick with the theme of the form. Does it in the air too. Also, the infamous twerk animation has been replaced. So now he will point the saber. But like someone suggested, I added an option. If you toggle alternate doppel stance, you get this. So I kept it. So I love Sogemu. It's dope, right? So we got a whole form around that Shippu. And I kind of been labbing off camera. It's you can do some wild stuff in this form. It's because I know I said Wind was kind of my favorite and Thunder was kind of growing on me. This one is kind of overtaking the, like both of those. So here's what I mean. So you can do something like it's wild and it's hella satisfying. And then from here you can follow up with that. Matter of fact, I'll just do it. Oops, too far away. Matter of fact, let's do this. Oops. Already messing up. And then there's the loop. Ah, too far away. Capcom needs to hurry up and hire you, bro. This is clean as shit. I appreciate it. That would be the dream, right? Oops, wrong move. Sector, appreciate the follow on Twitch. So fight back, right? He will eventually. Like eventually, that Pantheon is like gonna whoop my ass. So I'm gonna make him OP, just so he can get his get back for all this. Hate to switch weapons doing that. Yeah. What if wait, he did a okay. Ah, how'd you whip that? I wonder if YouTube's gonna let the lyrics fly in this song. Just tennis to the Pantheon. The Pantheon. What voice lines do you use for Zero? So these are some that were ripped from the Game Boy game. I want to try out some voice lines from Johnny on Bosch because he did Zero in MVC, and then someone reached out to me because they did like a fan manga video for Megaman Zero, and I heard some of their voices, and I want to test out the Zero one. Mainly because Zero's the only thing I got in the game right now, so I was talking with the main dev of Benson, and I asked him his thoughts on making Fitz range something Iron Man or making a melee character action. Juggling was fun, so I went with CA. Johnny on Bosch is cool. Yeah. Now you right. Lucas Gilbertson, he was a phenomenal Zero. Clifton, what up? So yeah, matter of fact, I think I might try Lucas first. I might try him out first, just to see how it sounds. Zero May Cry. It might be. Zero May Cry Revengeance Hearts 6. Don't know where the 6 came from. Matter of fact, let me try this dash cancel that I can never get right. I did it that time. I always get the dash cancel the first time I try it, and then I screw it up every other time. See? What's this one? Hold up. I need to sort this Final Fantasy VII playlist to like combat and non-combat music. Let that one play. J-Rock, appreciate the like. There we go. And then I dropped it. Well, that combo works better in Thunder anyway. And hold up. There we go. I did that way too quick because I still need to switch to this. There we go. I kind of forgot how that combo goes. Pongo, appreciate the share and the likes. I was just thinking of SPC isn't the voice of Jared. I don't know who voices Jared. Imagine if there was Wayne Dawson's voice as an April Fool's joke. Ultimate Zero May Cry Turbo Special Edition featuring Dante from the DMC series Faded Retribution Bloodline Rebellion tie-in movie game plus anniversary edition. Copyrighted. Cut, print, market. I haven't seen any of this since the first couple of shorts, but she's looking great. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been kind of slacking on getting some content for this put out. I've been working on it. I just been doing it as dev streams, but I do have a devlog coming up that'll kind of recap what we've been doing during the streams. It's quite a bit since the last devlog, which was like August. Was it August, September? Do you have a Twitch that can be followed? Yes, you can find it. Should be a link in the description to either a link tree or my actual Twitch. I can't remember which one I have on YouTube. On TikTok, on my page, there's a link tree that'll show all my socials. I think I put the link tree on the YouTube description. Let me check real quick, just to make sure. Let's see. Hey, Eduardo. Appreciate the sub. Got another one. Onyx Oni. Appreciate the Twitch follow. Let's see. Is it in the description? I see the Patreon. Yeah. It's there. The link tree. Alright. See if I can remember this combo. So the first part is just hey, another one? TPK Crusade. Appreciate the sub. What's the first part? It's just this. And then you dash cancel the last part, but you gotta switch to this first. So it's this. Switch, dash cancel, saber combo, jump cancel towards the end of it. So like right there. And then that. Whoa. Might need to change it. I might just change it and do Raijin Goku. And then you can relaunch. And that's the ender. All right. I messed it up. Missed the jump cancel. Ooh. And I don't have dash cancels actually programmed into it. It's kind of like a frame perfect thing you gotta do. Because this combo will be way easier if I actually program a window for dash cancels. We're just gonna roll with this. Whoops. Why didn't you launch? Physics is not physicsing right now. All right, let's do this. Ah. And that's why I like Thunderform. Anyone remember Saber Dash cancels in X4 and X6? So I found out about those long after I played the game, and it made me go back and try it. But yeah, that was really satisfying. Katana, what's up? See, Thomas Blackwell, damn looking good, appreciate it. Those tonfas are cool. So yeah, appreciate it. So when I added the recoil rod, right? Because in the original game, he just like pokes with it. He doesn't really slash with them. But looking at like their concept art, they make perfect tonfas, right? And then when you use them with Thunder, since Thunder gets a speed boost, it's just rapid slashes. Whoops. You can loop this. At some point we're gonna add like some resource that you have to use to like do those special abilities or those EX attacks. That way you can't like infinite loop stuff like this one. Hold up. Visual bug. There we go. Oops. Zero, I'm trying to demonstrate something. This, I'm just jump canceling. So at some point, that's gonna be fixed, right? But for right now, I'm gonna have some fun with it and see like how busted this stuff is. Is Shippu Plus a thing? Not yet. It's the only thing about Shippu that's not done. Everything else, so Shippu was like 90% complete. The last 10% is Shippu Plus. Got to figure out how I'm gonna really go about it, because we narrowed it down to two things, right? Either it's gonna be an autonomous AI that can kind of go around and do its own thing, or it's gonna be a clone that copies Zero's every move. Just basically giving him double damage for like a set period of time. Oddly enough, my favorite thing about the recoil rod was the EX skill 1000 /. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. He kind of goes rapid, right? Just a bunch of rapid slashes. I might need to figure out a way to put that in here. I legit forgot about that. Yeah, we'll let that one play. Why not both? Toggle between the two. That is an option. Yeah. Said, oh, what the hell is that for? All right, so in the OG game, he has Flame, he has Thunder, he has Frost. He doesn't have Wind, but since I gave Zero this, you know, Quinzon, and it's Wind based, I figured why not give him a Wind form. The issue came down to Shippu, the clone move. I was gonna drop it because what's the point of having the clone move? Like all the other elements have forms, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with that, so I was gonna just drop the move. So during one of the dev streams, we were kind of playing around with some ideas, and it was decided we're just gonna give him a form based around the clones. And then those two little sparkles floating behind him are my way of incorporating cyber elves into this. So the idea is those two floating behind him are cyber elves. Those cyber elves are like a visual indicator of how many clones you have available to use. So every time you tell the clone to do an attack like this, one of the elves leaves. And if you use both, which some of the attacks are kind of fast, so it'll kind of cycle back pretty quick. But let's say I did this. So for a moment, there was no elf behind Zero, which means if I tried to send out another clone during that moment, Zero does the attack, not the clone. So will this just be for OG Zero, or will you mess with X form and the ZX Advent forms? So the Advent stuff, I'm not sure. I did want to play around with one of the Advent models to see if I can kind of tweak it to look like Mythos Zero, because I've seen some Mythos Zero models and they don't match the style of this one. Like they're like super sleek and kind of realistic looking. And because this model comes from X-Dive, and all the models in X-Dive have a similar style to them. Someone made a Chaos Omega model for VR chat, and it's made from this model, so that works for this project. It's just finding a Mythos Zero model. Ghost Malone, this is fire out, definitely caught. Appreciate you. Let's see, Zafiro, appreciate the follow. Let's see, 9 cents. What game is this? This is a 3D hack and slash Megaman Zero fan game that I've been working on. Let's see, quick idea, just brainstorm. Make Shippu plus Zero, just using the clone and jumping in. Simple as that. Thing is, I can't really explain the choreography. I just imagine because there's no way for me to vision. Okay, I got you. Would it be survival mode or something like Bloody Palace? I'm glad you said that. In one of the devlogs, I want to say maybe the third one, that's one of the things I considered, was making this game kind of just like Bloody Palace, because I'm not intending to turn this into a full narrative driven story or anything like that. This is just like a glorified vertical slice of what a 3D action style, like 3D hack and slash Mega Man Zero game could be like. And then, you know, once I wrap this up, I was gonna take this and turn it into like an original project. Say Raikoha. So I tried to make this kind of look like Raikoha, but I didn't really get the whole tornado effect going. Can you include Copy X as a boss? Yes. So The bosses that are planned are the 4 Guardians. All right, Jinsho, my bad. Yeah, you're right. Wait, so Raikou, did you mean Rick? Maybe it's the spelling of Raikou that got me. Are you talking about the beam pillar move? That's Raijensho. Azzy, you're right. That was Raijensho. From was it 8? Where Zero does Raijensho? The 3D one? But yeah, Young Lion, are you talking about the beam pillar move? Oh, 7. Okay. Zero, Sasuke, Salak are my faves. I say Zero and Salak. Sasuke as a character, I don't care too much for. I don't dislike Sasuke, don't get me wrong. I will admit though, Sasuke, his fighting style, I am a big fan of. Like, boy, clean as fuck. But as a character, I'm neutral towards Sasuke. I'll say that I'm neutral towards Sasuke as a character, but Sasuke's kit, his fighting style, love it. Oh, special form MVC3. Kaze Core. Oh, hey, I played the demo. Oh, you did? What do you think? What'd you think? Depending on which build you played, I'm pretty sure it was pretty buggy, especially the last build. The last build, I had to break a lot of stuff. And the stuff that I had to break in the last build that I put on Patreon has been fixed in this build. And I'm hoping to get the devlog done editing by next weekend, hopefully, depending on how my work schedule goes. So, oh wait, is you? Yeah, that me. I might be Keely. Said thank you for making this. Now thank you for supporting this. Let's switch back to Doppel and just jump this dude. The only thing I hate is that switching to another form after playing Thunder and having that speed boost, it makes everything feel sluggish. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Matter of fact, where is this? That was cool. I can't remember which version I played. It was quite some time ago. I think I sent some stuff. Oh, okay, gotcha. Some stuff Patreon, the combo we came up with. Oh, so you sent the combo you came up with, you sent them on Patreon? Because I've been slacking on checking the messages over there. I need to check. Because that's something I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what, you know, the players come up with for this. Because I'm pretty sure there are some routes, like some combo routes, I haven't even imagined. Combo idea. Oops. was too high up for what I wanted to try. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to bring them back up and then keep a combo going. But the thing is, you can cancel out of this stance with special attacks, but you can't cancel out of it into a normal attack. So I would have to do something like, oh, you can't even jump cancel out of it. Wait, you can jump cancel on the ground out of it, but the only form that can jump cancel in the air is the wind form. So I would need to and just bring them back down like that, and that's a reset. So technically I could too quick. Gotta get this timing right. Oh, physics. The physics in this is so unpredictable, man. I hope I can round them out at some point. But that is definitely way better than what it was originally. Like the physics in this, and y'all seen it, the ones who've been to dev streams, you've seen like how unpredictable the physics can get in this. Hiei, Sasuke, this guy Hiei. This game will cook in the Megaman community. I need to post it more. I tried Reddit. I don't like Reddit, honestly. Adding a slower particle effect layer to help with the tornado effect overlay with faster effects. That could work, yeah. It's not gonna lie, look so far. I appreciate it. No, I've seen some really good fan games. What was it, like the X8D mate? That shit's fire. Like they killed it. I wonder, unlike the OG Megaman Zero games where you forms interact with each other, weapons different sort of, like plus moves. We talked about that during one of the dev streams too, because some weapons just kind of click with the forms, like the recoil rod and thunder. I think the shield kind of really worked with wind form, because except for that it kind of just screwed me over, because wind form was all about staying in the air and whoa, I think I found a bug. Yeah, that's a bug. He's jumping higher. I mean, he's floatier than he should be in wind form. Might need to fix that. Oh, let me switch and see if he's still like that. Oh no, it's not because of wind form. That's just a bug. All right, make note of that. But yeah, some of the weapons just click with the forms. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure what was going on with that. That was weird. Do you plan to design your game to have DMC style levels or something more like Kingdom Hearts style areas? I'm still figuring that part out, because I'm trying to round out the combat system enough so that I can go ahead and start working on the AI. And then after the AI, that's when I really kind of zero in, no pun intended, on like the level design and how I want the flow of a level to be. And like someone had mentioned earlier, Bloody Palace from Devil May Cry, that's kind of in the forefront of my mind right now. Just it makes sense for wind form at least. Could be a special perk for it. True. Just random bugs that drive any game dev nuts. Right. Just random happens at the weirdest times. You can't replicate it to help you figure out what's the cause. Just, you gotta love it, right? Kazuko, appreciate the follow. Louis, appreciate the follow. Who else? I missed a couple of you. Noid Smith, appreciate the follow. The version I played didn't have all the forms, so this is dope. Oh, well, I'm gonna stay in this form for a little bit and kind of showcase some stuff for you. So the whole goal of this form, or the whole gimmick, is Shippu, that move. So Zero can send a clone out to perform these moves. So if he's locked on, they'll pop up behind the enemy. Not necessarily behind the enemy, because the enemy's facing the other way. They'll pop up at a position that is on the other side of the enemy. So they basically put the enemy between Zero and the clone, not literally behind the enemy. If he's not locked on, they'll just pop up where he is, like that. So you can kind of do some wild stuff. Like we were, matter of fact, hold on. We were trying to see how long could I hold this loop during one of the streams. Which is just wild. And that's the thing. You don't even have to participate in that, right? You can just have the clones do it. Oops. Are you coding this? Yes. You need to join the Discord. Oh, send me the link. Send me the link. I got you. Got you, cuz. See, I finally found you up here. Beast Mode, appreciate the follow. That's it. Oh yeah, I'm getting this version. Yeah, I need to get this build uploaded because I wanted to kind of clean up Doppel first. And the last thing, besides this, so there's no Shippu plus. So all the forms have plus versions of the element that matches. So you know, like Ryujin is fire, wind, and all that. So regular Ryujin looks like this. Flame form, oops, need to figure out why that keeps happening. Flame form Ryujin looks like this. The air version changes too. Thunder form, so wait, regular Raijingeki, Thunder form Raijingeki, and this one's kind of my favorite. And it's essentially a reset. So you can knock them away, do this. They're back in front of you. Keep the combo going. Wind form is based on, wait, let me do this first. So regular Kuenzan, wind form Kuenzan, and those extra hits after the spin are based on Dante, his air rave, and you can jump cancel it just like Dante can jump cancel air rave. Right there. So you could Oops. Hold on. That's a bug. The clones should not have popped out during that. And now they didn't. So I need to figure out why that happened. All right. When is it going up? Any release date? So technically, besides the bugs we've seen so far, it's good to go up now. So it'll probably go up later today. I just finished adding this yesterday. So besides this, so if you try to, well, let me explain this first. The way you have the clone pop out and do the attack is you do the input for the special attack or the EX attack, but you just hold it down. So if you tap it, it does this. If you hold it, you get the clone. But if you try this with Shippu, the clone gets locked right here. And you notice behind 0, there's only one Cyber Elf active now. So I only have access to one elf or one clone. And if you try it again, now he has no clones and he can't do any of the clone stuff. So that's also a bug because we don't have Shippu Plus right now. But you can just, you know, fix that. Just reload the scene. So when I put this build up, which will probably be later today or tomorrow, I'll put some notes about known bugs in there. Where's Yuffie's thing? Nah, not yet. All right. Back was gone for 12-ish minutes. Welcome back. What's a finished cooler? Let's see. I missed a couple over on YouTube. Another unrelated idea. You think, yeah, you could somehow make it so he points his offhand instead of his main weapon when sending the clones. If I can find the right animation, yeah, because I don't really, I don't really like this animation that much. I want him to point the saber at the enemy instead of kind of pointing it up in the air like that. And that's kind of the closest thing I could find to do it. So yeah, I just need to look around. I'm pretty sure it exists, an animation where he kind of more aggressively points either his weapon or the hand, because he does point his hand at the enemy when he does regular Shippu, but it's weird. Like, you see it? He kind of pokes his chest out a little too much. His head kind of goes back. It's weird looking. Let's see. Do you think that while Capcom is better about fan projects than a company like Nintendo, will you consider future changing the face of the project something entirely original? Yes, that is the plan for when this is all wrapped up. I'm going to turn this into an original project. That was the goal from day one. Because this project wasn't even about Zero originally. It was just a sandbox where I kind of tried to replicate mechanics from games. And then I saw this Zero fan animation. I was like, you know what? I want to make a 3D Zero game. Then it turned into this. African Merciless, how you been? I've been good, man. Been good. How about yourself? Now that's crazy. You're streaming yesterday. I thought what happened to the Unity. I thought what happened to the Unity in Jamaica, America. This being a twerking purple robot, right? It it's still here. You can still do it. So for those that didn't see this during the dev stream, I didn't have an animation for Zero to do when he sends out the clone, so I kind of just slapped the twerking animation in there. So we had moments like this where the clones are just jumping the enemy and Zero is just vibing. Say yeah. Yeah. Just had to say it. It's pretty sick overall. Appreciate it. Shaking it in the deli. Okay, Zero. Abraham, appreciate the follow. That makes for an amazing taunt. Yeah, I want to have taunts. I feel like Zero would taunt as he's mercilessly kicking your ass. Sticking out your Zero, yeah, for the old Megizzler. I want the Omega fight to be crazy, like insane. I could do. Hold up. No. Yep. Send them back. Clone. A little too far from me. Nate, appreciate the share. See, bro, we so far. If you managed to get Omega's pose from his thing, Met 03 Windows time. I need to look for that. Hate to check that. See if I can find it. Because if it's a static pose, I could do it myself, maybe. But I am terrible at animating 3D models. I'm learning, but at the moment, I ain't got it. Does he have the chain staff or the triple rod? It's not great. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm planning on reworking it at some point. Because out of all of his stuff, this is the least. It's the most underwhelming one. My favorite right now is chain rod. Maybe make it more of a grapple-like thing. Well, that's kind of what the chain rod does. Dude, that voice clip was hella crunchy. So I understand it now. Yeah, I'm planning on doing something different with this. Maybe because everything, they all have their own I guess you could call it like a utility ability. So the Buster can go into like over the shoulder. Let me break the lock on. It can go into over the shoulder mode, which this is a little bit of an oversight because that elf is in the way. The shield, he can throw it and it latches on the enemies. Oh, that's another thing I need to fix. I didn't think about that. The detonation. So basically when Zero latches the shield onto an enemy, he can call it back and it does something different depending on the chip. So that was a regular one. Fire one does an explosion. Thunder, I need to put the enemy in the air for this. Brings the enemy to the ground. Wind launches. That one freezes, and we need to fix that little freeze animation. But Doppel doesn't have one yet. So that was an oversight. Another oversight by me. So that's two things I need to do for Doppel. Cool. Pogos and power pole sends are the way to go. Yeah, I gotta add the pogo. Like, it's not the triple rod if I don't add the pogo. I go for more twirls, like give it sting. Yeah, so that was the idea, right? So everything has its own utility. So that can go over the shoulder, that can latch on the enemies. The recoil rod gives Zero an air dash. Chain rod can grapple. The Z knuckle can steal enemy weapons. This has nothing. So I'm thinking maybe its utility can be a style switch. Like instead of, you know, having the poke that would, you know, like be useful against defensive enemies, maybe it turns into more of a like a twirling weapon, like a almost like a bow staff, right? Maybe put a blade on the other end, like a double saber. Just gotta play around with some ideas. Maybe make Doppel throw two shields like Captain America shield play. That could be cool. That'd be cool. He said you're overwhelmed. He's underwhelmed. Why can anyone just be whelmed? That's a static pose. Okay. Omega about to give you a life-changing fade like how Thanos did the whole. Oh no. Hulk was shook that whole movie. What if I did this? Clone. Nah. Go back to this. And that's another thing I need to decide on. Right now I'm leaning towards no, but will the clones be able to copy not these clones, but the Shippu clone, like Shippu Plus? Will that be able to copy Zero's sub-weapon attacks? That's something else I need to figure out. I need you to get back down here. That kind of connects. So which Mega Man is this? This is a Mega Man Zero fan game that I'm working on. It looks good. Appreciate it. See, I know nothing about Mega Man though. It's all good. Loku, what up? Morning. Just doing a just a little combo session. Just laughing. I'm not really working on anything today. Mainly because I only got about an hour left, I think. I'm starting a series, like a new video series. Not like a full devlog length video, like 2 minute short reel, whatever you want to call it. Where I kind of just talk about, like, I have this deck of cards. Each card has a different aspect about game design, and each one I kind of just talk about from the perspective of a game designer, from the perspective of the player. Some tips for devs, how to kind of incorporate that into your game, and some games that kind of achieve that aspect of game design. So it's like a little mini series I'm trying to do. Mini as in the video is short, but it's like 100 cards. So part of the reason why I'm trying to do it, because I'm trying to post one every day for 100 days. So I'm trying to help use that to kind of help me work on my consistency. But I want it to be for devs and for, you know, people who aren't devs, to kind of look at games in a different way and kind of understand a lot of the stuff that devs have to consider when they, you know, make games. That's the goal. The first one, that's the reason why I kind of can't stay in the stream for long, because I have to start recording footage like right after the stream, so the first one can go up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm trying to work on my consistency, so hopefully that'll help. See, so 200 minutes of content. I'm estimating each one is going to be between 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes long, just based on the scripts. But we'll see after the first one. I'm kind of going to use the first one to kind of gauge like where it's really going to be at, kind of the flow of it. Say, damn, that combo. Oh yeah, they get crazy. Matter of fact, switch back to Thunder. That give me strength, add transformation. Could a clone charge a delayed heavy attack? Like, you could charge a heavy dash and the clone would hold that attack briefly before release. That could be cool. You could try that. Drop near spear was like Arms of Sparta 2.0. Yeah, it was. Like Maverick says, spear throw mechanic. That'd be cool. Yeah, for the utility, then the use of having a projectile because the buster exists. What if throwing a triple rod temporarily pin the enemy to a surface based on their weight or what part it is? I like that. That could be cool. That could lead to like some really interesting interactions with the enemies. That could lead to some really cool interactions. Sorry, I'm passing that by potential of your hard work. I appreciate it. As a dev, I kind of hope to, you know, inspire other devs the same way I get inspired by other devs, kind of like, you know, paying it forward. Because when I started out, it was kind of tough to get, I guess, assistance. I think I told this story on one of the dev streams. I kind of reached out to some other devs on Reddit and pretty much just got told, if you don't know how to do that, you might as well just, you know, quit. You don't need to be a dev. Just fuck you too. As I'm losing my shit watching this, bro. I can't believe I'm seeing this right. That looks amazing. I appreciate it. The way you feel watching it is the same way I feel like playing it. I've been working on this for like what, 2 years, and it's still hard to believe I'm able to do this. Kind of thinking back to like where I started, because the first game I ever tried to make was a hack and slash, and it did not go well. It was terrible. Wait, let's switch to this. Let me try that dash cancel combo again. We got it. I messed it up. Because there's a longer version of that combo. This one. I messed it up. The enemy was a little too high up towards the end of it. And now I can't land the dash cancel. I technically dropped it there before I jumped in the air. He's too high up. But basically you would send the enemy flying with this dash cancel, and then, matter of fact, I think I'm doing the air dash too early. Yeah. I'm doing the air cancel too early, not the air dash. The jump cancel. I'm talking about air cancel. Yeah, there we go. Because you would do, once the enemy's in the air, you would do like almost the whole air combo with the recoil. Right there. So you would stop after that. Or right before that. And then you would do Raijin Geki. Hey, yeah, you come back here. Relaunch, saber air combo, that air dash again, because every time you hit the ground the air dash resets, because you can only air dash once. So once you hit the ground it resets. So the second half of that combo goes, I just gotta catch him. Hold on. And that's not even counting the first part where you use this. That's why I like Thunder. Thunder is fun because it's fast. Quantum, Hoodlum, good luck. Appreciate it. I wish they remastered Mega Man Legends. Is this a mod? No, this is a fan game that I'm working on. Is there a quick switch? No. You have to pull up the wheel. But this is another one of those things we were talking about during one of the dev streams, because I don't want to disrupt the flow of combat too much. Quick switch, we need to figure out how to, like, inputs for that, like how to really set that up. But I do think that would be a good option, like a quick switch. Speaking of deving, any recommendations when you feel burnt out too quickly with a project you're really passionate about? Oh yeah, that was the last video that I put up on YouTube. So me personally, when I start to feel burnt out on a project, I take some time away from it and basically work on something else, because I don't get burnt out from working on a game in general. I just get burnt out if I spend too much time on a specific project. So when I go to work on something else, you know, I get to try new ideas. I even discover ways to fix issues that I ran into with the project that I was starting to feel burnt out working on. Case in point, there are a couple of issues in this project that I figured out a fix for with another project I'm working on right now, because I'm doing I'm hoping Nintendo doesn't come after me for this. But I'm turning the final fight, the final boss battle at the end of Ocarina of Time. I'm turning that into a Souls-like fight. A 3-phased fight, because the original game only had 2 phases. It was Ganon, and then it was, well, Ganondorf, and then, you know, beast form Ganon. I'm giving him a 3rd form that I'm saving. I'm going to save the surprise, but I'm not going to talk about that form. But I'm giving Ganondorf, or Ganon, a 3rd form in that fight. Each form is based on a Dark Souls boss. So his first form is based on when it's just Ganondorf. That's based on damn, what were they called? It was Dark Souls 3. Abyss Watchers is based on them. The second form is going to be based on the Elden Ring boss. Damn, what was his name? It was the one with the death sword. The sword that, lore wise, as soon as it touches something, that thing dies. Because I liked in that fight how he was all over the place, like just jumping around and all that. I thought it was really cool. So I want beast form Ganon, when he's like dual bladed, I want him to move like that. The 3rd form is based on, it's kind of a mix, honestly. The 3rd form is based on Black Flame Frida from Dark Souls. Malekith, there it is. Yeah. The 3rd form is a mix. So there are some ideas I want to try to incorporate from Black Flame Frida. Elden Ring DLC's final boss. Why can't I remember any of these characters' names? In the base game, this big dude rides on a little horse, uses gravity magic. Why can't I think of any of these characters' names? Anyway, it's based on him. And also Dark Souls DLC, the boss, what's his name, Garm or something like that. I can't remember any of these characters' names. I think it's like Garm or something like that. Hold on. Let me educate myself. Rodon is the one of them, the one that I, for some reason, I couldn't remember Rodon. Like, how could I not remember Rodon? And then the other one is, so it's Black Flame, Frida, Rodon. Malekith, Black Flame, Frida, Rodon, and then I remember fighting this dude in Dark Souls 3. Gale, there it is. What I call him, Garm? Gale, Slave Knight Gale. When he goes into that second form, not second form, but that second phase, and he's way more agile than he looks like he should be. That shit was crazy. No, this is Unity. Lifelong Crazy. This is Unity engine. Now, are you making this? Yes, I've been working on this for 2 years. Radon seemed like he was super inspired by Ganon's appearance in the first Hyrule Warriors. Right? Right? Like they look super similar. But yeah, that's something I'm working on. Getting back to the question about burnout. That's what I do when I start to feel burnt out on a specific project. I work on something else. I take some time and just, whether it's what I'm working on is intended to be a full game, or if it's just, you know, me experimenting, it's some time to spend away from what I'm feeling burnt out from, and to kind of try out some other ideas. Maybe work on some solutions to that previous project. Sometimes I step away from working on anything. I'll just do something else. I'll either, you know, just cut on the game and play something for a little bit, like a day or two, sometimes longer than that. Sometimes I'll work on something non-game design related, because, you know, I do a lot of other stuff. Like I customize shoes, I make cosplay props, I draw, I do I do card tricks. So basically what I'm saying is, when you start to feel burnt out, the worst thing you can do is try to force yourself to continue working on that thing, because you'll start to take shortcuts, you'll start to overlook a lot of simple stuff, you'll end up making mistakes, and if you don't catch them early, then you'll keep building your project on those problems, and it's going to lead to bigger issues down the line. So the best piece of advice I could say is just take some time away from it, do something else. Give yourself time. Like, don't force this sense of urgency on yourself. Like, you gotta work on this, you gotta do this. Don't do that. That's a terrible mind state to put yourself into. Touching grass works. I didn't know about the cosplay plots, but it sounds awesome. It's slightly teased. It is. It is, but I love it. I don't have a 3D printer yet, so I kind of have to do the most with the least. But it's fun. It's fun. The last one I made was I don't know if any of y'all know about No More Heroes. But I made Travis Touchdown's Bloodberry, the beam saber. Let me get this somber ass Final Fantasy VII music. Where's some action music at? Well, this is one, but I don't want to hear Genova. What the other one at? Where's Terror of the Deep? There it is. Oop, forgot to switch. Meanwhile, looking forward to when I can organize my late father's workshop so I can use again and try oil paint. Oh, that sounds dope. And sorry to hear that about your father. I've tried painting. I'm a terrible painter. I mean, I enjoyed it. I envy those who are good at painting. I did it right and messed up at the end. That's another thing. You said reorganizing the workshop. Yeah, for those who are able to, something like, you know, changing your workspace also helps. You know, reorganizing the room, moving some things around, that helps. It helps me at least. I gotta get this dash. Think we got it. Yeah, we got it. What? I didn't. My air dash didn't reset. Why didn't it reset? It's supposed to reset. Hold on. Let me try something. Let's try the second half of that combo. Oh, it didn't reset because of this little weird issue. You saw how Zero was floating towards the ground? Well, now he didn't do it. Yeah, I can't get the air dash right there. I literally did this a few minutes ago. I mean, I could just like do this. Matter of fact, yeah, that's how I handle it. Cause you could do the whole combo without the recoil rod, but I like switching. He's too high up. Yeah. This works. Sheesh. Still working on this project. Yeah. Still working on it. I've been following this project on YouTube since the start. Oh, you know G. OG. Glad you're still here. You're making this? Yes. I'm working on it 2 years. Having a separate workspace from your bedroom is a major boon. Like studying at a library rather than at your home. That's right, right. 100%. I'm gonna see if I can work a little on my game. Real quick, dude. Good luck with the Zero project. Appreciate it, and good luck with your project. If you ever want to share what you're working on, there is a Discord link on my link tree. If you ever want to join the Discord, so there's channels where we can talk about anything really. What anime you're watching, what games you're playing, what projects you're working on, what you have for lunch. just a hangout spot. So feel free. And that goes for any of y'all. Feel free to join the Discord. We be chilling. Back to the project at hand. When you have any of this memory system, I'm glad you asked, because I don't have it mapped to controller, but it is mapped to the mouse. You can do this. Look familiar? Yeah, blade mode. And also, let me turn off immortal enemy. So when enemies just run out of health, like when you kill an enemy, they'll slice apart. I want to add that splash. It's not really blood because they're not cyborgs, like they're not human, but there's like oil or something that flies out right in the original games. Like there's a splatter of something. So I want to add that just to give it more spectacle. But yeah, we got this memory, in a sense. It's a weird solution that I had to come up with, because part of it comes from a solution that I got from the Unity Asset Store called Easy Slice. But the problem with Easy Slice is it doesn't work with a skinned mesh renderer, because it's two types of mesh renderers in Unity. There's a static, like a regular mesh renderer, like this environment, like those cubes, the ground, the floor, like all that stuff. Those are just regular mesh renderers. But a static, a skinned mesh renderer, like Zero, the Pantheon over there, are 3D models that are animated. So Easy Slice doesn't work with any animated mesh renderer. So I had to come up with a solution to basically, at the moment that the enemy's health hit 0, Unity has a feature where you can take a skin mesh renderer, take a snapshot of the pose that it's currently in, and turn that into a regular, like, static mesh renderer. And then Easy Slice comes in and cuts that, if that makes sense. That's how the clones work. Like the clone effect behind Zero, it's taking snapshots of Zero's model, and then it's putting the shader on them. So all of those clones behind Zero, they aren't a particle effect. Those are like actual copies of his model. And I'm pretty sure there's a more elegant way to do it, but this is just the way I kind of figured it out. That dash looking good. Appreciate it. Is this from the light novel about one sword? Said well blood. Yeah, technically, like when the Pantheon gets sliced open, yeah. Oh, it is blood in Zero? Oil like in Samurai Jack. Ah. That switch from static to animated makes me think that you're literally turning dudes alive into non-alive objects. Oh, forgot the switch. So what is this? This is a 3D hack and slash zero fan game that I've been working on. Why can't I ever get that? I'm gonna have to program a window for dash canceling. Instead of making it a frame perfect thing. Durage Vibes, appreciate the follow. Come on, Zero. I'm doing a different route. Still fun. That's the full one. Oh, that's the full version of it. And now to another form that makes, and since I've been using Thunder for so long, it's gonna feel sluggish. Nah, it doesn't feel too bad. Autumn. I just like jumping them with clones. Let's try. Oh, you missed. Fahrenheit's Tiny Tim, appreciate the follow. I really enjoy getting to play through the Zero games for the first time. I really understand more of the passion you put into this project. Yeah, I need to go back and finish ZX because I may find something in ZX that kind of inspires more for this one. But yeah, the original Zero games, man, I love them. Can you like a quick button for switching weapons and elements? So that's how it was originally, kind of. It was well, elements, yeah, elements 100%. It was like a quick switch. You had to cycle through them. So you couldn't, you know, go straight from fire to frost. You had to like fire, thunder, wind, then frost. The weapon switch didn't have the slowdown or the wheel. It was like the hood would pop up in the bottom right, which my camera is blocking. But the hood would pop up in the bottom right, and you would just cycle down there without slowing anything down. During the dev streams, we were kind of playing around with some ideas and like how much should it slow down, and I want, when he changes elements, I want that to be like a bit of a spectacle instead of it just being like an instant like element change. I want it to be something like this. This is faster than what it used to be. It was a lot slower than this. And on top of that, when he changes, it hits the enemy. It doesn't do any damage. It's just there to kind of help with like, say you're doing an air combo and you want to switch elements to do something else in the air. It'll kind of hit him a little bit just to hold him in the air a little longer, so you can keep a combo going. But we're still trying to find a balance, right? Because I definitely get it. It kind of messes with the flow of combat a little bit, but I'm trying to find the more streamlined solution to it. ZX has some great designs that don't get enough time of prep. Like Model F, Model F could have been way cooler than it already was. Model L, Model H offered so much it didn't get nearly enough levels that benefited their design and movement. Model L feels excellent in water areas, but the only big water area is where you get it, and it's hand use beyond that. Hard use beyond that. Oh. Huh. As for F, that could be its own. That could be its own game of its own. Oh, really? I don't remember how this combo goes. It was one that Fitz that came up with. Whoops. Partner redundant speaking. Yeah. Oh, you're good. You're good. I get what you meant. How does this combo go? I gotta write these combos down. I remember the shield was in there at some point. Like, was it? Oh, that bugged out for a second. Whoa, Zero. How did it go? detonate. Raijingeki, because I know towards the end of it you do like this. Like after the Raijingeki, it's like, oops. It's the Raijingeki. During Raijingeki, you switch to ice and the Buster. You do this. No, you do this into not that one. No. Okay. Yeah. It's you have to do, and then you jump into this, then you switch to this. Okay, it's coming back to me. Colin, appreciate the follow. Fafnir's kit is very powerful in terms of damage on its own, but it felt like it was toned down from the image that the original character put out. F could have been a whole new game while you'd be moving slower but hitting harder and more aggressively rather than more agile option afforded to the rest of the models. And they're inspiring characters. In ZX, they made F feel more standard, limiting its appeal, in my honest opinion. Okay. Yeah, I need to play those so I can get a bit more perspective. Now I'm dropping the combo. What time is it? Got like 10 minutes. We try to pull this combo off before we wrap up. Yeah, that's enough Final Fantasy music. Where is let's get some Tekken music. Wait, nah, I need this. From that Yuffie DLC. No. That's the one I want, but we'll play through all of them. See why Final Fantasy 1 best, what was it, sound direction or whatever it was at the Game Awards? Also, I don't only listen to video game music. I mean, I listen to a lot of video game music, but the way YouTube is about the music I play during the streams, the only thing I can really play without getting flagged is video game music, or well, even lo-fi gets flagged sometimes, so I just sit to video game music. I need to figure out this combo. I know the first part is recoil ride with fire, and then switch. But right there is something I need to do different. And I think I know what it is. Not that. Here's the switch. Wrong move. Alright, I'm on the right track now. I don't know why I keep going for that. So it's basically in the air, you do this, jump cancel, do it again. During it, you switch. And then you'll thunder, switch to the buster. Jump, switch, switch again. A lot of switching. I don't do enough combos in the other forms. But the other forms are pretty straightforward, right? That's not what I'm trying to do. Or I could do that. And what's another one? Said, boy, it's getting way more clean. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. What's another combo? She could do this. It starts off the same, but in the air. Oops. Whiff. What's the other one? It's one with thunder and ice. How's it go though? Oh, yeah. Oops. So is that switch to thunder, and then you do the whole thunder shenanigan. Oops. That was weird. Hit the wrong one. Oops. I think that freeze is messing it up now. Cause this combo was before I started doing freezes. Like before I coded freezing into it. So I think the freeze is messing it up now. Thunder is just crazy. All right. I think I'm out of time. Yeah. All right. So real quick, 2 more things I'll show. These are works in progress, so they're not ready yet. But Zero does have 2 Giga attacks. I think they are enabled. Let's see. Yeah, they are. All right. So the impact frames take a second to work the first time you do it. I gotta figure out a better way to handle impact frames. Sit down with what I just got here. Yeah. I mean, I've been going for like 2 hours, and then after this, I gotta start recording footage for my other series that I'm starting tomorrow. So yeah. Hold on. All right. So yeah, so that was Genmu Zero. I gotta finish this animation because it just locks right here. So I gotta finish it where the camera kind of pulls back and gets back behind Zero. Do your thing, but a long time follow the work. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you being here. All right, and then the other one, Rikoha. And same issue here. I gotta pull the camera back behind Zero. But yeah, adding those. They're not gonna be ready in this build, but they're coming. They're coming. Those two kind of just some tests, animation tests. Because like I said, I'm not really an animator. I don't consider myself an animator. I got a lot to learn before I can, before I feel like I can call myself an animator. It's a guess you could say. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And I mean, if I do go with Johnny Young Bosch for the voices for Zero, like because he did it in Marvel vs. Capcom, right? He's also Ichigo, so you know I might throw it in there to where that's like a 1% chance where instead of hearing Zero say Genmu Zero, it will say Getsuga Tensho. That would be funny, right? Nice little Easter egg. Oh heck yeah, on that last area. Oh, Rikoha? Yeah. I want them to be like super flashy. Like crazy flashy. I need to find a better solution for impact frames. Because the frames you saw were I did those myself. Like I recorded the little cutscene, picked the frame, and drew over it. But sparking, like Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, their impact frames, some of them are like on-screen effects, like images, but some of them are just visual effects, like post-processing effects. And I think that's a really cool or a dynamic way to go about it. Said join back as soon as a bop had a beat drop. Yeah, I kind of got tired of Final Fantasy, so I had to switch. We'll go out to this one. But yeah, I'll probably, depending on how editing goes today, I might be back tomorrow. No, how could you skip Calmer Electric Fountain? Alright. I'll go back to Electric Fountain. Hey, Electric Fountain is a bop though. So yeah, like I said, I'm trying to work on consistency. That's why I'm like immediately after this, I'm recording footage for like probably the first 2 or 3 of that new series. I'm also working on the script for the next Megaman Zero devlog. I'm working on another devlog for the Souls Like Zelda mini project. I'll probably be back tomorrow. We can talk about Shippu, just to kind of figure out how to handle Shippu Plus. So that'll be more of a dev stream than this one was, maybe. Oh, we finally see footage of Tales of Lunk. Yeah, I'll show what I have so far with that tomorrow. It's not a lot. Because I'm not trying to rush through it. But I do have just about all of Link's attacks set up. Not the hitboxes, but the animations. The controls are all set. Well, Lunk, that's what we're gonna call him. It's getting there though. I would give it probably about another 2 weeks. But the Zero devlog is gonna be first. So hopefully that'll be next Saturday when that devlog goes up, depending on how editing goes. I still gotta finish the script. And then like a week, maybe 2 weeks after that, the Zelda project will go over on Patreon. Maybe I need to kind of look up some stuff to see if I do put it on Patreon. It'll have to go in the free tier, just so there's no way Nintendo can say I'm making money off of it. I need to see, check out the Patreon for the guy that's working on the Unreal Engine Zelda Ocarina of Time. I need to see how he goes about it, because Nintendo, he's been working on that for years, and to my knowledge, Nintendo hasn't pulled the plug. So, and I know he has a Patreon. So I need to see how he goes about it. Maybe even reach out to him and ask, like, has Nintendo ever like said anything to you about this? Or because I'm doing this, I'm doing XYZ, and I'm a little hesitant to, you know, put this on Patreon because I don't want Nintendo to blase. So you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me switch this real quick. The music might cut out when I do this. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll leave it here. Matter of fact, we'll do this. I was gonna switch the scene in Streamlabs, but I don't have this music set up in that other scene, so it would just be silent. I'll have Zero do this. Did I save? I did not. I didn't work on anything though. I didn't change anything. I will save anyway. I still didn't get the emotes set up on YouTube. I got them set up on Twitch. Play the outro. I've been following you on this project since day one, bro. Keep it going, my guy. I appreciate it, man. You OG. A lot of OGs in the chat today. Appreciate the likes. All right. Well, Zero can't dance to this. It was Let's see what we got. Did I disable your emotes, Zero? Oh, wait. All right. Never mind. Maybe I did. I disabled his emotes. When did I do that? Well, then. Oh, I didn't. I changed his animation layers for something. I gotta fix the emotes. I was gonna have him emote while we ended the stream. Oh well, gotta fix that. In that case, Zero, you just kind of stand here awkwardly. His ability to Polar Express. You remove his ability to express Polar Express. So he can twerk to it. Your sense is gonna become the new outro thing. It might, like, I legit might just start using it for like my actual videos, because I usually use I used to use Lakey Inspired, but that started getting flagged, and that was supposed to be like the go-to copyright free music for YouTube, and that started to get flagged. And then I started using something else. It was called Rupee Bag, like RUPEE Bag. It was a Wind Waker remix that someone made. I thought it was kind of cool. I legit just might start using your sunset, because I like how chill it is. But we're gonna wrap up here. I will be live tomorrow. I'm gonna go for 9 a.m. tomorrow, from 9 to 11, if not earlier. I'm gonna try to wake my ass up. But yeah, the new miniseries starts tomorrow. There was something else. I don't know. I'll remember it tomorrow. But appreciate everybody that came through. Appreciate the likes, the follows, the subs. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Be safe wherever you are. I'm snowed in, so I can't go anywhere. If you're on the West Coast, be safe. The West Coast is like the opposite of what the East Coast is right now. Like the East Coast is frozen, and the West Coast is on fire. And I'm not even saying that as a joke, because I know it's a serious thing. Like, there's some crazy shit going on over there, but it's crazy. Yeah, that California fire is crazy. So yeah, if you are West Coast, be safe. But yeah, appreciate y'all coming through. Appreciate y'all just chilling with me for a little bit, and most importantly, I appreciate the conversation. Feel free to join the Discord. Links in the description. If you're on TikTok, link is over on my page. Especially with that potential ban. So if TikTok does happen to go dark over in the US, that's where you'll find me. YouTube, Twitch, all that is over on my I've been talking too much. All that is over on my page, the link on my page on TikTok. But yeah. See, what if the triple rods charge attack on replicated in here? Zero, throwing the rod with so much strength that it breaks the sound barrier thrice. Break the sound barrier 3 times? You're mad, man. Oddly enough, there's a spear throw animation in PSO2 that I think is kind of cool. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. All right, man. Y'all be well. Appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow.